So welcome back guys to a brand new video, and now today's video is pretty exciting because we have found out something very interesting about ARK 1. This gives us big ARK 2 news in a way, and I'm going to be explaining that with the new update that did go live, and as you'll tell by the title, 195 gigabytes. Now, I don't know if that's absolutely everyone, but I just saw in my comment section when this update came out, 196 gigabytes later, and I was like, what? And then sometimes that's like, if someone hasn't updated the game for a while, there tends to be like, some extra stuff to download. But I went on to my ARK on the PC, and I had an 195 gigabyte update, as well as an extra 1.5 gigabytes. So that is crazy. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys on the PC had exactly the same as that. Probably one of the biggest ARK updates I think we've ever had. I think that's literally the biggest ARK update. So I have no clue what size this is going to be on Xbox. I don't even want to know. And PS4. I'm hoping there's going to be a way that they're going to make it smaller. I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy. So PC patch notes. We're going to be getting through with today's video. If you are excited, guys, because it's such big news, let's smash over 1,000 likes on today's video. That means so much to me. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's get straight in with this. So, this is the big news that we got, and obviously I'll be reading some other stuff by Cedric, the league community manager, on Twitter. So, we know you folks enjoy your event cosmetics, so as we enter into our last year of events on ARK 1, we will be adding the associated cosmetics to the Hexagon store once each event ends. Speaking of, we've added the Love Evolved cosmetics to the Hex store with today's patch. All of the event content will be added to the PC game at the end of the year's cycle of events, so they can be opted into for our PC unofficial server owners and players. Our console players will be able to grab all event cosmetics from the Hex store. So, what was the biggest thing that we saw right there, guys? As we enter into our last year of events on ARK 1. So, this is the last year of ARK 1, basically. And this is what we didn't really know about. I mean, obviously, there's always a chance that ARK 2 may come out like early 2023. But it's meant to come out this year. And they pretty much told us here that it is the last year of events. And I did expect that because, as I've said in the past, there's not like every year Wildcard makes some sort of money on like a new DLC that's coming out. And they haven't got everything they're bringing out this year is free. So they need to obviously the company needs to make money somewhere. And the way it's always worked is at the end of the year, they'd release some sort of paid DLC or some point of, some point of the year, usually later in the year. So I just thought it had to be ARK 2 this year when they said it. So let me know what you guys think about that. We'll talk about that a little bit later on, but I'm going to read through the rest of the patch notes just because I know a lot of people have probably come to this video to find out why the update's so big. So there is over 70 fixes related to mesh holes and foliage across all maps. This is a video that I made yesterday talking about this update, saying that there's literally over 70 different things, and that's on every single map. They haven't actually said what maps what certain changes, and that's just because it's related to mesh and foliage, and obviously mesh holes is something they like to keep quiet when they patch things, just so obviously people that do the exploits and stuff can't see it. But it is on every single ARK map, so it'll be interesting if you guys notice a difference there. But that is why this update is so big, because it is map level design, and Wildcard said that's always one of the biggest things that you can expect. Fix an issue where the King Dynapithecus trophies disappeared on session restart. Disabled various boss trophies from being able to be transferred to prevent them from disappearing. Fixed the bug with fishing from a canoe. And fixed an exploit. So obviously when you read through all of that stuff, you think, wait, that is the reason for 195 gigabytes. But generally, as I said, the 70 fixes on you got to think, it's all, I think there's 10 ARK maps in total. And you got to think, like, obviously they're changing the map level design on every single map, and it is just going to make, that's why it's so big, because in the past, they've done changes to certain, like, maybe newer maps or something, but this time they've just done them all, which is just crazy, and mine is still doing the update now. Obviously, I saw it go live, and I was like, right, I need to get the video done for you guys, and get that downloaded so I can make some more content for tomorrow. So anyway, interesting stuff. So this guy goes on and says on Twitter, "This is a bit of a yikes. We will be supporting ARK 1 even once ARK 2 comes out. Seems to be dead in the water." Now, this was a message that Wildcard put out, I think it was about a year ago, saying that they will still support ARK 1 when ARK 2 comes out. And Cedric went to reply saying, "I think support for ARK 1 was pretty clearly defined as patches to fix exploits and game-breaking bugs, which still hasn't changed." So that's basically what's going to happen at the end of ARK 1 this year. Wildcard, when they release ARK 2, they're still going to support the game. They're not going to just let it, like, you know, rot away and, like, have people people cheating and stuff take it away. Now, you never know in the future that could happen, because depending on how successful ARK 2 is, because you guys know of all the old Call of Duties, you know, like now you go to, if you've probably been back to an old Call of Duty and there's someone flying around the map or something. That is just something that happens in the end. Like, when developers sort of leave a game and move on to new stuff, sadly that happens. But they have said that when ARK 2 comes out, they're still going to have a team that's going to be sorting out patches and fixing exploits and game-breaking bugs, which can cause any problems. It kind of gets me a bit emotional in a way to think that, like, soon it's just all the stuff that I've been talking about over the last 6 years. Like, this game is just not going to have any more updates. You know what I mean? It's just wow. And then obviously someone on Twitter said, "How to post ARK spoilers without posting spoilers." And then this is obviously what we just read. We know we know you folks enjoy your event cosmetics, so as we enter into our last year of our events on ARK 1, and Cedric replied with the eye emojis. So what a year it's gonna be. So in June 2022, we finish off the game with a brand new Viking map, Fjord, which is going to be fantastic. That pretty much sums up that there's going to be no more free maps coming to the game this, well, that's the last one. That's the last one of them all. And so obviously, you know, that's the last event as well. So if it really depends when ARK 2 comes out. If it does come out early 2023, then we will still see a Christmas event. But, you know, a very good time, obviously, to sell your game is usually around that November, December time because of Christmas. You get lots of people buying. So I don't know whether Wildcard are going to release ARK 2 and then we'll have Christmas on ARK 2. Don't you think that sort of sounds quite cool, guys, in a way, to have Christmas on ARK 2? The first Winter Wonderland event ever starts on ARK 2. I can't even believe what I'm saying, this stuff, guys. Like, so yeah. Anyway, I hope that the 195 gigabytes isn't too annoying for you guys. It is going to take a long time. I'm going to be leaving mine all going overnight, just so I can make some more content for you guys. And yeah, I'm going to be making a special video to talk about the end of ARK 1 very soon. I just thought I'm going to be doing a lot on that as the year goes on, not just me doing a video, but I'm going to ask for community videos as well from you guys to really put something special together, as it's, you know, it's been a game that's taken over so many people's lives in a good way, sometimes a bad way, and yeah, so no more, so we probably will get, if they decide to release ARK 2 at the end of maybe November time, because you know they do their Extra Life event where they do like a live stream and they like announce things and they raise money for charity. They could be announcing it there. So then if that does happen, I reckon we'll get the Easter event, which is going to be obviously next month in April. Then we usually get the Summer Bash, which is July time. And then after the Summer Bash, there's usually a long wait. And I definitely think we'll get Fear Evolved 6 or 7. I can't remember which was I think 5 was last year. So I think it's Fear Evolved 6. in October, and I think that will be the last event we get, unless they do another Turkey trial. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I'm more than happy to have ARK 2's Christmas first ever Winter Wonderland. It's going to be a big change, and I really hope they don't disappoint, because how annoying would it be to like have a game that just comes out and everyone goes back to ARK 1 just because the second one is just not good enough. We've seen Atlas released before. If you don't know what Atlas is, it was the Viking. It was the pirate sort of separate game they released, and it was a massive fail. It had a really good idea to it, but like the launch was terrible, and but obviously, they've said they've learned so much over the last 6 years. This game's going to be an Unreal Engine 5 ARK 2. It's going to be a whole. I really hope they don't let us down. That's all I'm going to say. So good luck to everyone downloading again. I just couldn't stop this video because I'm just talking so much because of I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like it's the end. It's the end to the end of an era and the start of a new one. So anyway. Thank you for watching. Let's smash that 1,000 likes. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys later.